is so stereotypical him. It's the kind of image of him I had all growing up. Always smiling, always joking.
Because he's just such a nice man. Just made me so happy to be with him.
He would call you little buddy. It's a terrible disease because, you know, it's a death sentence. There's no cure for this. You suffer and suffocate, basically.
That people would suggest that there is no substantial link between asbestos and asbestosis, or that it's a minor problem, is, again, just astounding. Not only does it cause asbestosis, of course, but lung cancer, mesothelioma, and a number of different cancers. To suggest that this material is safe or useful is not true, simply.
I can't think of a worse way for some person to die. And, you know, he stayed at home. He wanted so badly to stay at home. And my mom wanted so badly for him to be at home. That was his, granting him his final wish. And so my sister and my mother and I took care of him, knowing what the outcome was going to be. I mean, it was terrible. You can imagine the person that one of the people you love the most on this planet has to die like that. A picture of him when he was in the military, obviously in the Air Force, and was exposed after he worked in the power plants. The asbestos lined the pipes and the boilers, so he didn't know it. You expose people to this, there is no safe exposure, and 10 to 40 years from now, they will die a long and painful death.
I've seen asbestos disease in very mild or benign type of exposures, so it doesn't take much theoretically and both practically to cause disease. Typically, the more asbestos you're around, the worse the disease will be, but you do see incidental asbestos exposures, such as secondary exposures of people washing the clothes of affected workers. Those people will get disease as well. So what is proper handling? I'm not sure that we can gauge that. And in clinical practice, in my experience, there are lots of cases of people that probably did handle it well that still have disease.
The asbestos is carefully packaged in sealed containers in Canada, and while they're being shipped, they're all sealed and everybody's safe. But once they arrive, they're used in developing countries to use for construction purposes, which are totally prohibited in Canada and other developed countries. And asbestos products are used without any protection by workers who may or may not know that they're dealing with something dangerous. And these people are basically given a death sentence, and I blame Canada for that.
It just rips me apart to think that it's us, it's us Canadians, it's the government that we voted for, our majority government now that's exporting this death to 60 countries around the world. If you take 5 minutes, if every Canadian took just that amount of time to, with the right information in their hands, the information that's being put out there by the reputable science that exists, 5 minutes, I think that every Canadian would be screaming that Harper is murdering people. I want us to stop exporting this. I want every Canadian to be outraged that we do export it. And I want the Conservative MPs to do the right thing, the humane thing, and ban the export of Canadian asbestos because it's killing people.
The love we have for Opa will never fade away. We'll think of him, our special friend, throughout each passing day. We'll walk into the room and see his empty chair. Although we know he's resting, we'll feel his presence there. Memories are forever, be they laughter or of tears. Memories we will treasure through all the coming years.